Natsumi! Hayo! Hi, hi!
Hi, 4B. Hello.
It's so good to see you! You do have a little bit of
Can
an
you hear
echo
me
on
okay?
your side. I can hear you fine, but you do have a
Okay.
little bit of an echo.
Okay. What about now? My headphones are completely dead.
Alright. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. There is no more echo. Well, I mean, there's
Okay,
like a
good.
little bit. It's very light, but it'll be fine. Alright, so hi hi!
Okay.
It is forbidden. This is Natsumi, Natsumi, everybody, everybody, Natsumi! Hi hi!
Oh, it's good to see you all.
Alright, Natsumi, please introduce yourself. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Natsume, and I'm a daily streamer on reality. I like to stream art, music, and all kinds of visionary, magical, mystical,
She
amazing
really
things.
does.
I do crystal ball reading and
Mm,
tarot. You can catch me drawing Pokemon or your favorite streamer. And I also love to do avatar readings, and I'd love to see you
mm.
anytime.
And she's not kidding. She like go check out her TikTok. Like I see her videos all the time and the art is wonderful. I actually have commissioned pieces from Natsumi before. Like I love her art style. And she like
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Right. It's always been such a pleasure. I've actually drawn Forbidden, I think twice. I've drawn you now
Mhm.
twice.
Mhm. Yeah.
I love to
Ye-
TikTok. I love posting on social media and just like making fun, silly things, making people smile, making people laugh. One of my favorite things to do right now is to just ask people, what do you want me to draw? And then just go off of that and start drawing. And
Ooh.
I've made some
Ooh.
really beautiful pieces that way. The audience
That is
really likes
so
that.
creative.
So if you have an idea, I want to hear it. I'll draw it.
Alright, you hear that everybody. Natsumi will draw ideas. um
I will. You can. I also forgot to tell you. If you see the "You Can" sticker, the "You Can" sticker was a collaboration between me and one of my good friends, Calypso. She did the
mhm.
art. I came up with the idea, and the "You Can" sticker is a super motivational sticker that you can use to encourage yourself and your friends.
Yes, yes, I was going to bring up the sticker. I'm glad you did. Um, so also
Yeah.
Natsumi has participated in the event club multiple times and she did a really interesting crystal ball reading where she actually had the crystal
Oh
ball
yeah.
live. I thought that was so interesting and so different than what we normally see as
Hey.
content. So
It
I just
is.
have
It
I have so
is.
many questions
Thanks.
for you. I have so many questions for you. Alright, so you kind of talked about the content that you do. I'm just gonna jump right in to the event club. I'm just gonna straight ball it.
Yeah.
Why do you do the event club?
So the event club is something that I've been looking forward to participating in for a while now. I think it's a really amazing opportunity for streamers to partner with reality and get their voices and their content out there. Like if you have a mission statement almost, then it's a
Mm,
perfect opportunity for you. Say you want to help people or you want to make people smile. Like my goal is like I'd like people to be aware and be so aware and just aware of the joy and positivity and also maybe the negativity, but just aware of their surroundings so much that they
aware.
just feel better. They just
Yes.
feel better. you know. So one of those things is like I want to provide people with clarity. So I do crystal ball readings for people, and I use an ancient form of crystal scrying called crystallomancy, where we go
Ooh.
through the images in a crystal ball and the small inclusions within the natural crystal, and we find images almost like looking in the clouds, and we find relevant meaning and symbolism within the images, and it gives us kind of a clear idea of who we are, maybe right now, in the past, and maybe even in the future.
Oh no, that's so interesting. Like I
So I
really
want to
don't know
get that
anything about
out to
that
people.
stuff.
It's a gift, and so few people practice it. So I want to get
Mm-hmm.
that out to people, and the event club is perfect for that because it really helps you get to more people and people who might not have even realized that they needed what you're providing them.
Mm-hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
can see it, and it's just a really beautiful, magical opportunity.
Yeah. No, I was so amazed when you did the crystal ball reading, because of how like accurate like the chat was. Like when the person who was getting the reading, they were like, no, that makes a lot of sense. So it was just I thought it was a very interesting thing and it's not something I ever really see. Um so Would you recommend the event club though to others? Because it is like a good platform, but it
So
also can be very nerve
I
wracking.
definitely would. I actually, this is something that is kind of cool for me. Like, I feel like the event club is very legitimate. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's a much more legitimate stream than any of the other streams that I'm going to do as a daily streamer. Usually my daily streams consist of me just getting by. Me just doing enough. But the event club stream really gives you a reason to push past that. Just doing enough and really go for
Mm-hmm.
it and push yourself out of your comfort zone. So I actually recommend people outside of reality. This is when I actually share reality with people. When I say to my Facebook friends who see my real face, they say, hey, why
Yeah,
don't you
yeah.
come check out my VTube stream? I say to my Snapchat friends, which are some of my family members, say, hey,
Mm-hmm.
check out this stream I'm doing. It's legit. So I think that
Mm-hmm.
it's a really cool opportunity, especially if you feel stuck in your comfort zone, to really push yourself out of the comfort zone and maybe invite more people into this cool space that you're creating.
I love that. I love that. And I love the fact that you mentioned that you do invite people that you know IRL into reality,
Oh,
because I
yeah,
feel like some
absolutely.
people try to put like a divide between themselves on reality and like themselves outside of it. So, do you believe that there should be a complete separation? Do you believe there should be like some sort of balance? What are your opinions
So
on
there's definitely like balance and harmony is really important in everything that you do. But I try to feel like I go about reality in kind of a different way. Like I feel like this is like Natsume is a version of me
mm,
that is one like palatable to like a large audience. It's safe for me
mm,
because,
mm,
I can still be myself, but more so in a way that like I can channel what I want in my real life into
mm,
Natsume. So if I want to be
mm.
an artist, if I want to be a musician, heck, if I want to be a comedian, which I I
I
don't
mean, you're
have
very
much interest in
funny.
that, but you might want to be a comedian, you might want to be, like a roaster or something like that. I don't know what you
Mm,
want to be, but whatever it is, you can channel it through your avatar.
mm,
So that's really how I see it as like a way to enhance my real life and an outlet to express myself. So I try to make sure that that's very clear, like my why am I using reality? Why am I
mm,
using reality?
mm.
Well, it's an outlet to express myself and to achieve my goals of making people feel more clarity and more aware and more joy in their life. So while I also can feel that as well, so for me it's a win-win. I try really hard to keep um like it's important to keep like your personal things personal and
Mhm,
your
mhm.
VTuber things VTuber. So like I don't share my face. I'm a
Yep.
faceless creator. Very few people see my face.
Mhm, mhm.
I'm not really big in the selfies section or the in real life section. So I like to speak through Natsume and do things through Natsume, that
Yep.
I might not feel comfortable enough to do in my real body. So I think it's a really awesome opportunity, one, for people who might not feel safe in their body, people who have disabilities with their body,
Mhm,
people
mhm.
who, just might need an outlet, might need a safe outlet. And I think that um, reality is a really good place for that. So
Mhm.
um, I definitely try to keep private things private, but also really, when it comes to reality, just like really dive in and put all of those things that I've been holding off in my real life into what I do here.
Mhm. Mhm. No, I absolutely adore that about you. I can see the passion about who you are, like your actual personality is just shining through, and you find this to be something very, very important. Um, so Natsumi,
Thank you.
do you consider yourself a VTuber?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I do consider myself a VTuber. I consider myself a 3D VTuber. I'm a community supported VTuber. I've spent like maybe like $20 on reality just to kind of
Mhm.
see what it was like to spend money on reality. But for the most part, everything I have is completely community supported. Like my friends have given me tickets, fans have given me tickets. I get live points.
Mhm, mhm.
And I think that there's nothing that separates a reality VTuber from the VTuber community. Maybe people who have paid or rigged their own model,
Mhm.
or paid for someone to rig their model. I feel like if you are using reality to better your life, which one of those things might be to acquire a VTuber model at low or no cost,
Mhm.
then you are absolutely a VTuber. And I feel like even in the name reality, like we create our own reality, you know?
Mm-hmm,
So if we want
mm-hmm.
to be a VTuber, yes, we are VTubers. Yes, we are. I do consider myself a VTuber.
I love that. I love that because that is something like a lot of people talk like if you're like, oh yeah, I'm a VTuber on reality, they're like, oh, you're not actually a VTuber. I'm like, some people pay thousands of dollars into the reality models. Um, but it is, as you say, you don't have to spend the money. You can be very community supported, or you can do it
Right.
absolutely free. You don't have to use any of the items, any of the VTubing assets. Um, so my question is, so you were talking about live points. Live points are the conversion of the donations of gifts that you get. Do you can you support yourself? Like obviously you're saying that you're able to like you do the gotcha from it. So is that the only way you use your because you can also cash out your life points. Have you used the Payoneer at all? I know this is very
Okay,
invasive.
yeah, I
You don't have to
actually do
answer it if
use
you don't want
Payoneer.
to. Oh, okay.
No, absolutely. I definitely do use Payoneer. So I have cashed out my live points before. It's actually really easy and convenient. I would recommend it to other people. I was completely sketched out by it at first, and all my friends were like, I'm not doing that. And I was like, well, you know, you live and you learn, am I right? So I decided I was going to live and learn. So I did. Shout out to Liv. She's amazing.
You're absolutely correct.
I,
She
I
is.
did I did sign up for Payoneer and I have transferred my life points and it works fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's completely easy and fine.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually has allowed me to get better quality material to stream with. Like I've been able to get
Okay.
phone stands. I have like ring lights, I have microphones. I've gotten like what else did I get? I use my live points to pay for Duolingo. So
Oh,
as I expand in my streaming territory, I've always wanted to learn language. Language
okay,
is a
okay.
really big because we use it to communicate our feelings. And
Mm,
language allows us or doesn't allow us to communicate with entire groups of people. So one of the groups of people that is really big on this app is Japanese people. It's a
mm.
Japanese app. So I've been Japanese, and the community funding through Payoneer has
Congratulations.
allowed me to do Duolingo, paid Duolingo for 2 years.
Okay, okay.
Right now, ideally, all of my live points are going with the funding of a camera, like a handheld camera. I can film my art not just at my desk, but
Ooh.
also doors or anywhere else.
Well, like
So
anywhere else
yeah,
you could take
Payoneer
it.
is super cool and a really awesome community can help hold on that the community can help support um, streamers just by gifting them.
No, I love that. I love that because so many people. I'm really glad you answered that question because like, oh, you can't do anything with like you're not actually making any sort of profit. You're not making money on the reality like from the streaming here. So hearing you be able to buy stuff for your setup to improve your streaming so you can continue streaming is super, super important for people to hear. Thank you so much for answering that question. Um,
Absolutely right. It's all because of you. It's all because of people like you. And I know it sounds so PBS Kids, but it is like I don't have. When people say, "Oh, you look so pretty," or "Your avatar," it feels really authentic for me to say thank you, but be thanking my viewers. Really,
mhm,
you should be people who support me because I don't look like this